Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. I'm doing alright myself. Little Shaggy, he's doing alright. He just had a bath, so he's just relaxing there. he was needing another bath. He has to have a bath about every 3 or 4 days, because if he doesn't, he just starts itching like crazy. He has hot spots. He has a problem with hot spots, and he's allergic to fleas. So if he gets just one little flea on him, he just goes crazy. So I just gave him a bath. So today I was going to do something kind of cool to my room, and I wanted to show you kind of before and after, so what my room looks like now. And then once I get finished, then I'll show you what it looks like after. And I'm going to be decorating for Halloween soon also. So this is my room. This is the front door of my room. You come in and, just trying to have trouble focusing. This is the first wall you see when you come in here. Got some extra chairs and stuff in here. There's my boxes that all my redecorating stuff came in. And I ordered all this stuff off Amazon, and I'll go over how much it was and all that kind of stuff, and how long it takes me to do it, and everything else, and maybe I'll inspire someone else to do something like I'm going to do. I have no idea what it's going to look like. I really don't. But yeah, so I'm going to see what happens. There's my exercise bike. I don't know if I ever told you guys about my exercise bike. It's like brand new. It's fabulous. It works great. It has a fan on it. Has the digital screen and everything. It works amazing. I put that little cup in there so I could put my phone there, but so I could listen to my music. This was actually left when someone moved out of the apartments. I live in an apartment, so I'm a little bit limited on what I can do as far as, changing things, redecorating, or whatever. So I had to keep that in mind when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. So this bike, it's a super nice bike. It's a Proform XP 400, and someone who moved out of the apartments just left it out at the dumpster because they didn't have room for it in the U-Haul. So I ended up getting it, and me and my sister carried it up, and it was really odd because I had prayed about getting an exercise bike. I wanted an exercise bike, and I had prayed about it. I got my other exercise equipment, and my next purchase was going to be an exercise bike. And just a couple of days after I prayed about getting the ways and the means to get me an exercise bike, one showed up right out there at the dumpster. So I'm very thankful for that bike. It's very, very nice, very, very, very good bike. I doubt it even had 10 miles on it. I don't think people rode it very often. The only problem that I have with it is the seat has got this lump in the middle, like a crease almost, and it's like not very comfortable. But I'm gonna invest in me a nice gel cushion cover. So yeah, it does a lot of things. It tells you your heart rate. If you hold on to the silver bars right there, it'll tell you your heart rate and everything like that. There's different programs you can set up on it to follow. It tells you your calorie count, like I said, your heart rate. It tells you how far you've gone, how long you've been riding, and calories that you've burned, and things like that. So it's a really, really cool bike. But yeah, it was actually out at the dumpster here at our apartment complex. So yeah, so I got it. So this I'm kind of gonna probably do away with for just a little while. This is my it's my little tapestry. It's got a little deer on it and stuff, but this I'm changing out just to give it a new look. And yeah, I think I'm really gonna like what I'm gonna be doing to it, as long as everything works the way it's supposed to, and everything. I think it's gonna be very cool. There's my little Christmas tree. I just leave it in here. I decorate it for different times of the year, different seasons. Right now it's kind of a butterfly and hummingbird tree. It's got some feathers on it and stuff. And yeah, I love lights, Christmas lights, whatever. So I enjoy this one because I can just leave it up all year, and if I want to look at some pretty lights, then I just turn it on. And it fits over there perfectly well, so I really like that one. So that'll be staying, I'm sure. my curtains, my blackout curtains, because I like it very, very dark when I sleep. And just some of my little critters that I have. Just my little sloth. I love sloths. I love teddy bears and Bigfoots. That's my little Alaskan Bigfoot over there. My computer, my keyboard, things I use to make my music and things like that. My terrarium that I'm still working on. I decorate it for different holidays, so it's kind of a mess right now because I'm getting ready to decorate it for Halloween. I have built a fountain and a waterfall that goes in it, but I just haven't gotten them painted because I was letting them dry a little bit longer, but that'll be going in my terrarium soon. My fire trucks, of course, and my grandmother's quilt that she and I made. I drew the design, the bears, and she embroidered it. She was always embroidering. She embroidered pretty much every day that I remember knowing her, and that was a long time, but she embroidered all the time. Made some very beautiful quilts. She probably made 50 to 100 quilts, probably around 100 quilts she made throughout the years. She gave them to family members. She always made, if a new family member came into the family, she always made them a quilt. Jack, he's my Jack Skellington. He's just standing there thinking, I wonder what in the world she's about to do. And then little Jack. I used to have that one hanging from my van when my mirror. And I have a few little vintage Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouses. And some of my drawings that I've done, my illustrations and things. Those will be coming down, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them once I get the remodel done, but we'll see. My dream catcher, and my Breathe tapestry that you guys have seen quite often. It's actually, both of these, this one and the other one, is actually a shower curtain tapestry, so they work great for wall covers. They take up a lot of your wall space. I don't like white walls. Never really liked white walls. I mean, I'm just, I'm thankful and grateful that I have this cool apartment to live in and everything. But I want to make it a little more cozy. To me, white walls aren't cozy. They're just so bright, and I have problems with bright lights and bright white colors. So I'm just gonna change that out just a little bit. There's my National Park poster. And there's my Tasmanian Devil. And his shadow up there on the roof. And then, like I said, that was the first wall when you can first come in. My nephew, Gideon, drawed that for me a while back. And then that's one of the books I'm working on. It's called The Glacier Fairy. And she's the glacier. She's a glacier princess. And another sloth and things. So this is all going to be changing. So like I said, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when I get finished. I will show you what I'm working with, just a little glimpse of it. I don't want to give too much away, but I am working with a new tapestry there. It's also a shower curtain, and I'm working with that right there. And then what is in this tube, and I'm not gonna give that away. I don't want you guys to know what I have in the tube. It's gonna be a surprise for me too. So once I get it finished, I like I said, I don't know what it's gonna look like. It had good reviews, what I'm working with, so hopefully it'll turn out really good. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started on that. Yeah, so this is the before. There's little Shaggy. He won't be changing, but this is what it looks like before, and then I will definitely show you guys what it looks like after. Alright, yeah, so I won't be sending this video yet. I'll wait till I get it all finished and then show you the after. Project that I decided to do in my room here. It's an apartment, so of course you're very limited on what you can do. You're not allowed to like repaint the walls or do anything like that, and you're not allowed to like stick up wallpaper that's going to make a mess when they pull it back off. You know, you're not allowed to do a lot of different things. So, but I wanted my room to be more rustic. I'm not a white wall person. I don't really like white walls. White walls make it, I don't know, they make me feel nervous. And there's just something about white walls makes everything so much brighter. No matter how dim your lights are, the walls are just really, really bright. Even at night when you're got all the lights turned off, you can still see the white walls. And I'm just not a white wall person. And I actually read somewhere where if you have trouble sleeping, you have insomnia or anything like that, it might be that it's because of your white walls. A lot of times the white walls will absorb the light from the day, and then at night when you turn all the lights off and everything like that, that light just kind of starts coming out of the walls, so to speak. So I don't know if that's true. I don't know if there's been scientific study done on that or what, but I do know that since I finished this, I went from sleeping an hour to 2 hours a night to sleeping about 3 to 4 hours a night. So it seems to have helped a little bit. I like it very, very dark in my room when I sleep. I actually have 2 layers of blackout curtains on my windows to make it super dark. I guess that comes from living in Alaska for a little while, and it's dark all the time. And yeah, during the summertime I had to have 2 layers of blackout curtains in Alaska too. But I have 2 layers of blackout curtains, and those white walls are just too much for me. And I just feel like darker walls, you know, wood walls or whatever, is just, it's more cozy, it's more peaceful and relaxing to me. Everyone's not the same. I know a lot of people really love white walls, and that's cool, you know, whatever you like. So if you do want to do something to your walls and you don't want to spend a lot of money and you don't want to mess up the walls to where you won't get your deposit back when you leave, things like that, this solution is really good for that. It also would be a good affordable way for you to, if you're building out an RV or a schoolie or, you know, anything like that, a van or whatever, and you want a pretty reasonable way to do things, to do your walls, this is an amazing way to do it. Also, another thing too is sometimes wallpaper, if it gets kind of loose from your wall or whatever, it can actually get black mold growing back in there behind it where it's nice and cool and moist. So you have to think about that too if you did wallpaper. If your wallpaper was, you know, to where mold could grow back there, because there's no like air or anything that can get back there, so it's a really good place for black mold to grow. So my solution will keep the black mold from growing in there. And like I said, if you wanted to do a van or schoolie or anything like that, this is a good way to do it, because this, you can actually take your wall down. You can take your wall down, throw it in the washing machine, dry it, and put it back up there. It's real simple. Once you get, you know, the pieces cut and everything, it's super, super simple. So what did I do? How did I do it? What did I use? I used, well, I did get a roll of like vinyl type wallpaper. It's rock, and it was in 8 pieces, and you just piece it together and you put it up on your wall wherever you want to put that. And that, I didn't use like the wallpaper glue. I didn't stick it on the wall or anything like that. I just used black tacks that you can't see. I just tacked it up there with black tacks, and I didn't use very many, and just kind of spread them out on there, and just enough to hold it in place where I wanted it to be held in place. Sorry. And so I used that for part of the wall, which you can see behind me a little bit of the rock wall back there. That's a wallpaper. I got it at Amazon. Everything I got from Amazon, and I got it all at 75% off. What I do is I'll go through and I'll find some stuff that I really would like to have, and I'll put it in one of my shopping lists. And then when something goes on sale that's in my shopping list, I'll get notification of it being on sale. And so I was just thrilled when I saw that everything that I needed for my wall was 75% off. So you can find it. You have to, you know, look around for it. Sometimes you might have to wait for just a little while. So kind of plan ahead on what you want to do with your walls. For mine, I used, like I said, I used the wallpaper, which you can see behind me, the rock, and the wood part of the wall. I actually used shower curtains. And like I said, if you use the shower curtains, these are the cloth kind of shower curtains. The vinyl curtains would work too, but these are the material cloth shower curtains. Very popular, and if you go on Amazon, you can find any theme of shower curtain you could possibly want. The ones I got are fake wood shower curtain. That's basically what I put in there, was fake wood shower curtain when I was looking. And I found these that I really loved. The only thing was the pattern went up and down, and I wanted my wood to go across. So what I did, I knew I had to cut them anyway, so I figured, well, I can cut one in half, and I can use, you know, part of it at the top and then part of it at the bottom. This was very easy to line up, the kind that I got. And if you'd like the specific kind that I got, just drop me a line in the comments, and I'll let you know exactly the pattern and everything that I got for my room as far as the shower curtains go too. And then I used, I already had my Breathe shower curtain that if you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen that behind me. It just says Breathe on it. It's actually a scene of Alaska. And so I went ahead and I reused that one again. I took my other one down that was the forest, had the little deer on it. You've probably seen that one in some of my videos too, but I took that one down and I just folded it up to use it for something later on if I want to. But I got a new one that is another Alaska scene. It's very beautiful. I'll show that to you here in just a little while. Also, I did before video, so before you get to see the finished product, you're going to see that before video. And then you'll get to see the finished product. And you can actually see part of it behind me, but you'll get to see the full finished product and my whole room remodel, basically. So I got the shower curtains, and I got them cut the way I wanted them. I measured everything out, and I used 3 of the wooden shower curtains, and I had enough to do my room. My room's pretty good size. I think it's 10 by 12 or something like that, and then my walls are 10 feet tall. So, no, my walls are 8 feet tall, sorry. But I got 3 of the shower curtains, and like I said, they were on sale. They were only $14.99 a piece, so 15 bucks each. So that was $45. And then I have Prime, so I get free shipping on those, but shipping on those probably wouldn't be too bad anyway. But I got those, so that was $45. And then the rock wall that I got, that was on sale for $42 because it was 75% off. So if you don't buy it when it's on sale like that, it's pretty expensive, over $100. But with it being on sale, it was only $45. It was $42.99 or something like that, but say $45. So that's $90 right there. And then I bought the Alaska shower curtain, which I fell in love with. I just love it. It's beautiful. You're gonna like it. I'll show it to you a little bit later on, but I went ahead and bought that one, and it was on sale for $19, I think. So you're looking at just right at $100 for the whole project. And I just love the way it came out. It just came out so beautiful, and it really looks real. But like I said, the wood that you're gonna see in the finished product after the before pictures or the before video, what you're gonna see is it's pretty cool. And I really love it. And it kind of, you know, darkens things up a little bit. And like I said, it's all very easily taken down. If you start to notice that your wall's getting kind of grimy or something, if you have kids or whatever, you can just take it down and wash it and put it back up there. Just tack it back up. And of course, you know, when you move from an apartment, holes where you've had tacks are pretty easy to cover up, and you'll still be able to get your deposit back and everything, and you get to have a really cool wall. I love it. I absolutely love mine. and I'm really pleased with the way it came out. I did it by myself because I wanted to kind of do, you know how you want to do one of those projects sometime and just surprise people with it? That's what I wanted to do, and I sure did. My sister and my mom were just like, oh my gosh, I had no idea you were in here building a tiny house. So I got it finished. I did it all by myself. And the worst part of it was this wallpaper that you buy. I will tell you this about the wallpaper. It's in 8 pieces, and on the back is a diagram of where each one of those 8 pieces go to line it up. But it doesn't work. They don't work that way. And I had read that in the reviews. A lot of the reviews said that the only problem that they had with it, it has very, very high reviews. It has almost 5 stars. Everybody loved it. And it looks very realistic and everything. But it is not right to diagram. So you kind of have to figure out where you want it and how many pieces it's going to take and everything like that, and then line it up that way and figure out which piece you need where. Because like I said, I ended up using like number 1, number 5, number 7, number 3 and 8 and something else, but this is the only way I could get it to line up exactly right on my one wall. Luckily I only needed 2 pieces over there, and then on my other wall behind me back here I had to figure it out too, but it was a lot easier because I just cut it and then put it back together the way I needed it. But that's one drawback. That's one negative about the wallpaper pieces. They're not they're not numbered right. So if you get that, keep it in mind, and don't think, oh yeah, I just got to slap 1 here, 2 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't work that way. You have to figure out which pieces go which, and there's a couple of places where it didn't line up exactly right, but since it's rock, the way that it's made, you really can't tell that much. And with the shower curtains, these all came about the same colors, and the pattern that I use is really easy to line up because it's, you know, it's got the lines in it like wood. And I think it was, I want to say it was cherry wood color. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but anyway, it's really pretty. And you can, like I said, you can order all kinds of the wallpaper. The wallpaper comes in, like, you can make it look like you live in a cave. You can make it look like you live in a gnome house. You can make it look like you live in a brick room. You can use brick. They have all different colors of brick. They have different rock designs too. This was my favorite rock design, so this is the one I chose, but there are different rock designs that you can choose. There's some rocks that were pretty cool too that had like ivy growing on them. Those looked really neat. But I like the ones that I chose. And there's just all kinds of designs. You can get designs of everything imaginable, themed stuff, you know. If you want like a Harry Potter room or something like that, you can get themed wallpaper to do that. You just have to go on Amazon and search whatever it is that you're looking for. You can do under the ocean. You can do all kinds of different things with that wallpaper. And a lot of the shower curtains too. There's a lot of different themed shower curtains that you could use too for that kind of stuff. So yeah, I highly recommend if you are wanting to do a little change in your house. If you're like me and you're just stressed out by the white walls everywhere, you can actually do it at a really reasonable rate. Like I said, everything that I did was around $100. Now, the thing is, where you put your shower curtain focus, like the one of Alaska, I didn't put any of the wood behind that, so that saves you a lot right there, is not putting the wood behind whatever your other shower curtain is going to be, whatever your themed shower curtain is going to be. And the way I did mine was I took some of the wood and I put it across the tops of the tapestries, and later on I'm thinking I might get some curtains and a curtain rod and hang across and make it look like you're looking out the window to look at the other shower curtain, like the scenery and stuff. And so you can just when you're measuring it, just figure in how big the focused shower curtain is going to be, or that your window view is going to be, and then figure out how many shower curtains you need from there. And the design on the shower curtain is going to make a big difference as to how it works. Now there's some shower curtains that have like barn doors on them and stuff like that, and I would kind of like to get one of those to go over my my window or my closet door or something, but that's later on down the road. I just wanted to do it at very reasonable. I didn't have a lot of money to spend on it, and I just wanted to do it as reasonable as I possibly could. So I've been waiting for this for about 3 months now, because I put all that stuff in my cart about 3 months ago, and it all just, I got the notice that it was on sale for 75% off, and I was just like, oh yes, I'm doing my room. So I went ahead and got the stuff to do that with, and it makes it feel like you're in your own little cabin somewhere in the woods, you know. It's really nice. It makes really good writing atmosphere, so maybe I'll get some more writing done here soon. And yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. My sister said the other night, she's like, we're going to come in here and watch Christmas movies this year, because it's going to be super, super nice in here at Christmas time when I get everything decorated. I get my Christmas tree up and different things. Right now I have it decorated for Halloween, and it looks really cool for Halloween too, but I'll show you all that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do a finished project video now, so that you can see that. Like I said though, this will be first, and then there'll be a before video, and then this video will be to show you how it turned out and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and film what I got finished, and I hope you guys like it. And I'll go ahead and do my outro right now too, and tell you thanks for watching and all that kind of stuff, because I won't be coming back on. But also, if you have any questions, or you want help doing this, or you need to know anything about it, just let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you like it, if you'd like some help doing your own place like this or anything like that, and I would be glad to help you and give you the product names and all that stuff of what I used, the patterns. I guess that's it. I'll get this one edited and put on. I've got another one that I've finished, 2 more. I read one of my books to y'all, and I read it in 2 parts, so there'll be part 1 and part 2 of it. But I read you Penny Petunia Possum's Telltale. I always forget to add that second part on there, but that's important. It's Penny Petunia Possum's Telltale. So I read that. I read it in 2 parts, so you'll get to hear what my book is all about. And I do appreciate you watching my videos. And if you do like it, please subscribe. Please leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I would appreciate it. So I guess that's it. I hope you like the DIY, and I hope it'll inspire you to get out there and change around your living space to suit you better. If you live in an apartment with all white walls, this is a way to do that and still get your deposit back and everything, and not get glue everywhere. And it's pretty easy. Like I said, I did it all by myself. If you've got help, that's great too, but I wanted to do it and surprise people, and just, I don't know. I just wanted to do it and say, look what I did, kind of thing, but it's something that you can do by yourself. I just wanted to kind of show that too, that it is something that you can do all by yourself. I guess that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. And like and subscribe if you want to. And well, God bless you all. Of course, as always, God bless you all. And just, I hope you can get out there and find a beautiful view somewhere, or create one in your own living space. I just absolutely love what I've done with my space. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. Okay, y'all, the project is finished. It took me about 2 days. It took me about 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 hours, 12, 14 hours to do it. And I think it turned out really, really good. Okay, so I'm going to start over here, show you my front door first, or the door to my room first. It's over there. You can see that I put the rock here and up there, and I went ahead and I didn't cut out around the vent up there. I just cut my pieces to fit around the vent, and it worked out really well. Now my light switch, I did cut that out because I didn't want the paper getting into where the electrical stuff is, because I didn't want it to spark and cause a fire or anything like that. I don't know if that's possible, but safety first, right? So over here you can see the wood, and then I put the piece across the top there to make it look like it's actually a window. You can do it however you want to. You can just, you know, cut it however you want to do it. And I overlapped my other shower curtains, the shower curtain too. But all of this wood, really, really neat. All this wood is just up there again. I put that up across the top to make it look like a window sill. But this is all shower curtain. It's really, really good. My computer area and my bike and my peace, love, believe tree. It's not just my Christmas tree. I use it for all year long. I just leave it in here because I really don't have anywhere to put it where it won't get all crushed up and messed up, so I just leave it in here. Sometimes I like to turn it on anyway for the extra lighting. So here's my rock wall. This is the one that I had to piece a couple of pieces together, and so yeah, it's my Jack Skellington. I have a shelf across here, put my TV on and stuff, and I'm actually thinking about, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet or not, but I'm thinking about putting a mantle across the top there. You can buy them, they're pretty reasonable. They have some on Amazon that you can buy, or I may just build my own, I don't know. So yeah, so with the fireplace on the TV and the rock behind it, I think it's really pretty. So yeah, I went with the wood over here and across the top, and then this is my new Alaska. Let me back up a little bit so we can get the full thing in here. Let me go all the way over here. So yeah, so see, it looks really nice. It's my Glacier View shower curtain. Again, like I said, that's a shower curtain. And then what I was talking about with the curtains, I was thinking about maybe putting some curtains up to make it look like that's actually the view out the window. And I got my Halloween decorations all going on. And this shelf, okay, like I said, I'm a bargain hunter. I love thrift stores and things like that. And this shelf right here, super cool little shelf. The shelf was actually thrown out beside the dumpster here at the apartment complex, and so same as my bike. You know, I told you I found it. It was out by the dumpster. It's brand spanking new. There's not a thing wrong with it. You can tell it. It's hardly been ridden. I would say it's been ridden under 10 miles, and it's a super nice bike. But this shelf, this really cool shelf, was out by the dumpster. I used to have this built up here at the end of my bed, and I had a shelf and then a milk crate, and I had my fan on it. I'm one of those people that like to have a fan on to drown out noises and things like that. So I ended up putting my fan right here on the shelf. It worked great. So I got my fan on there and all my Halloween decorations and stuff. I had to put this pillow at the end there for Shaggy though, because he wasn't used to that gap being there, and I was afraid he might fall off the bed. So he's got his bed there. Of course, he doesn't sleep there much. He sleeps with me and puts his head on my pillow. So this is more of the wood. Like I said, it looks so real, so good, and it's just a shower curtain that you can simply, if it gets, you know, junky or anything like that, or if you have to take it down and move somewhere else or anything like that, you just untack it. And I only put a few tacks in there. Like I said, I just put enough tacks in there to hold it up to make it look nice. And I only cut it to fit. You can see right here, it's the top of the shower curtain, but you can see I just cut it to where that just fits over the top of it right there. And that's good enough. So I went up and above around my closet with it. it turned out really, really good. But like I said, if you want to take your wall down and throw it in the washing machine, you can easily do that. Your tapestry or whatever gets dirty if you squish something on it or something. Or if, you know, something happens and it just gets dirty, you can easily just untack it, take it down and wash it, and then put it back up there. Works really, really great. Over here I have the Breathe shower curtain, which I already had, and I was thinking I might actually put curtains around it too, but then I was like, well, I don't know. With that one I probably won't, because it says Breathe on it and stuff. And so yeah, I don't know about that one. And then back over this way again, as you can see, all my stuff on my little table next to my bed. Got me a, got this in Alaska, my elk blanket. But I think everything turned out really good. Like I said, you can do it however you would like to do it, but I liked this rock and that wood together. And here's my terrarium. I just decorated it for Halloween too. It lights up and stuff, but it's my terrarium. I've never finished it. I made a waterfall and all kinds of stuff to go in it, but I haven't ever put it in there. But I use it for decorating. I decorate for Christmas. I decorate for Halloween, whatever the holiday is, Easter, whatever. I decorate in my terrarium. You can see my scarecrow is actually a voodoo doll from New Orleans. I thought, well, that'll work okay. And of course my fire truck, because my love is a firefighter, and I love him to pieces, and so I have my little fire truck there to always remind me of him. And my Shrek. And yeah, so this is the finished product. I get to ride on the beach when I'm riding on my bike. I'm just riding along the beach over there. And I can watch TV, or I can watch the fireplace, or I get my tree plugged in. I can watch my Christmas, or my Peace, Love, and Believe tree. Peace, Love, Joy, and Believe, I guess I should call it. This is butterflies and things like that. Feathers, butterflies, a little dove up top. So yeah, I really love the way the wood and the rock has really just transformed this room into looking like you actually live in a little cabin, you know. Yeah. So I hope I inspire you to maybe get out there and try to do this on your own, because this is really, really cool. There's my vintage Minnie and Mickey's. And they got their little Halloween masks on. They're ready for Halloween. My little teddy bear riding his, whatever that is that he's riding. I never quite figured out what it was. And my little Halloween decorations. So yeah, that's pretty much my my humble abode. Mi casa. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I already did the closeout, but I'll do it again. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like my videos if you like it. And really got to work on that subscription. I only have like 9 people on there, but all 9 of those people are very, very special to me. I don't even know who they are, because I haven't still not figured out how to find out who my subscribers are. I know my nephew even tried to show me, and he couldn't find where it tells either on my app. I don't know what's wrong with it. I went to YouTube Studio and I still can't find out who my subscribers are. It tells me how many, but it doesn't tell me who they are. So I don't know who my subscribers are. So if you're one of my subscribers, I love you to pieces, and I'm so happy to have you. And tell your friends and everything, and leave me a comment. Let me know who you are. Say, hey, I'm your subscriber. I'm your friend. And that would make me very happy, because I would really like to know who my subscribers are. Not that it matters, because they're special either way. But yeah, so there's my room. I hope you like it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. God bless you all. Thanks for watching.